This special edition of Colorado Getaways is brought to you by AAA Colorado.
Welcome back to Colorado Getaways Extreme.
Arturo and I are here with Derek, who is going to take us through the classroom portion of our adventure.
But before we get into the wind tunnel, we're going to have to learn how to position our bodies in flight.
This hand signal means extend your legs a little bit, nice and slow. This means bend your legs. This means chin up. This means relax. And this one means good job.
As you can see, Derek is showing us some hand signals for communicating. We're also going to watch a brief video.
Now, while we watch our video, we've got a story to show you. Remember big wheels as a kid? Well, we found a group who's taken that childhood passion to the extreme. Men who were once boys remember their big wheels.
Well, I had one when I was a kid.
Troy Gibson still has one, although he's made some modifications. These are actually go-kart racing slicks. So why would you need go-kart tires on a big wheel?
You really have to see it before you can really explain it.
Troy and his brother Chris found a unique extreme thrill. All they needed was a big hill to go down.
Then we came up and hit Lookout Mountain.
So on Sunday afternoons, Lookout Mountain Road becomes a winding big wheel raceway.
On this hill, we've gotten about 43 miles an hour, somewhere right around there.
At those speeds and just 2 feet off the ground, it's hard knowing what the next turn has in store for them.
For the most part, you can see pretty well what's coming up. There's a couple turns up here that have, sharp U-turns. Sometimes you can't, so you try to stick in your own lane.
Or you could always use the brakes, hands, or feet. Grown men riding big wheels down a winding mountain can get curious looks.
We get mixed. Some are like, that's the coolest thing we've ever seen. Others are like, you guys are just stupid.
And even though this is not illegal, law enforcement tries to keep an eye on these super fast trikes.
Most of them have been pretty cool and just tell us to be safe and stay on our side of the road.
So the next question one has to ask is, why do they do this? For the glory? For a trophy?
No, just bragging rights.
Extreme big wheels, big boys, and their big toys.
Just a bunch of friends doing it.
For more information about Troy, Chris, and their big wheels, you can go to extremebigwheels.com.
We're going to bring you in a good relaxed body position. We're going to have your arms more around front. We're going to have you extend your legs a little bit more. That's perfect. We're going to have you fly just like that.
Now, Arturo and I are practicing our positions for flight. How's your arch, Arturo?
Well, you said it's perfect, so I'm perfect.
I guess that's true. Now, while we are practicing our positions for flight, we're going to take you on a more grounded sport. We're going go-kart racing, extreme style.
I always look for an adrenaline rush. I love racing.
It's where the rubber meets the road. And just inches above that are your feet on the pedals. This is not your average go-kart.
It's a lot more of a rush. It's a lot rougher of a ride.
And these karts race anywhere from 50 to 90 miles an hour.
They go a lot faster, they handle a lot better, and they're a lot more fun. I was pretty addicted the first time I got in one.
IMI Motorsports is one of the few places around where you can rent racing go-karts.
This is for anybody that wants to come out and try.
Kids as young as 5 years old can get in on the action, and as skill levels improve, the speeds get faster.
A lot of people, they just come out here and think that they're going to do it once. They end up coming out here about 10 times.
And that's the attraction. Speed.
I always get an adrenaline rush out of it, have fun, push stuff more to the edge.
It's a good adrenaline rush. If you are any kind of adrenaline junkie, this will help that too, just like any extreme sport.
There's a reason these sports are considered extreme. The sign leading into the track says it all. But the biggest warning is caution. You may get addicted. Now, out at the track, there are more sports than go-karts. There's also four-wheeling and motocross. Go to imimotorsports.com for more information about it all.
Well, now it's time for Carlin to get some instruction.
Okay, we're going to start with your arms a little bit more around front, nice and relaxed. Go ahead and extend the legs a little bit for me. Remember, keep that chin up. Excellent.
Here at SkyVenture Colorado, they really encourage the family to come on out and experience the fun. And speaking of families, we found a new sport that the whole family can go extreme in. It's called Mini Moto.
It's going to be hot out here again today. It's just awesome out here.
It's kind of scary.
They're extremely fast.
These bikes are capable of hitting speeds over 70 miles an hour.
Well, I'm racing it. A mini motorcycle.
It's a miniature crotch rocker.
It's just odd to see one of those guys on one.
It does take a little bit for an adult to get on it.
First of all, because they're big and tall.
Big guys on little bikes.
A lot of people don't understand it, but it's fun.
It does look funny to some people, but it really is a blast.
40, 50 miles an hour when you're a foot off the ground.
It feels like you're going over 100 miles an hour.
Well, being my size, it's scary. It's a good family sport.
It really keeps us tight. It keeps us close.
Go, go, go! My dad likes to race.
The main focus to me is just having fun with the kids.
It's good quality time for the children.
So we're trying to turn the kids onto this.
At school, I like to run, so I thought that this would be a good thing to do so you can go fast.
It's inexpensive and it's fun.
It's really easy to transport.
You don't have to have campers and all that stuff.
This is just fun on a family scale. It blows me away how much horsepower these bikes can make in such a small size.
It's a thrill.
They'll scare the pants off you the first time you get on them. But they are a ton of fun.
For more information about Mini Moto, go to rmminimoto.com. Arturo and I feel comfortable with our flying positions, and we have our hand signals down. Next is suiting up.
But first, we're going to watch somebody inside of the wind tunnel to see how it's done.
Next, we found a group of guys who take unicycling to the extreme. They ride down the side of a mountain. It's called Muni. Take a look.
I mountain unicycle.
Yeah, I ride my unicycle out on the bike trail. You can't just hop on and just start riding.
Go baby, go baby! Oh!
We started in my driveway. Next thing you know, we were riding around the block. Next thing you know, we were out on the trail.
I'm just focusing on what's coming in front of me. It's real similar to skiing. Trying to look ahead and anticipate what's coming up next.
You got to use your core muscles, just constantly making adjustments as you ride.
It's just a whole other dimension of balance and attention and challenge, focus.
When you're coming down something steep like that, you're really leaning back, controlling the momentum. You know, you've really got to push back on the pedals to keep from going too fast and going over. But that's definitely number one, is not going head first.
I thought, oh, we saw some mountain bikes coming. I said, no, I think they only have one wheel.
I get a lot of, you're crazy, how do you do that? You know, those are probably the top two, you know, expressions that I get on the trail.
Where's your other wheel? You couldn't afford another wheel, that kind of stuff. Is that hard? Or the usual?
I think I'm one of the sanest people that I know.
When they're trail runners running by me, I think they're crazy. It's like anything else, you know. You get better at it, and
that's what I'm talking about.
It gets less and less crazy as your skills improve.
If you want to try it out or just watch these guys, join them for the first annual Muni Fest. Log on to coloradomuni.com. Still to come on Colorado Getaways Extreme, we take a different flight of sorts, this time at night with a Frisbee.
Plus, have you ever wondered where people learn to do this? We found a school teaching the art of parkour.